Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Day 28.
Day 28. That's a full 4 weeks. And what does that mean, Gangi?
It means it's our last travel day before we go home.
Yep. This is our last full day
Yep.
in Spain.
Yes.
And welcome to it.
Yes.
Most of it's going to be in the car.
Yes.
We have about 5.5 hours of drive time ahead of us.
Yep.
But we are going to get one stop in today.
Yes.
We think is pretty cool. And
we hope so.
Yeah, and then we're going to go back to the hotel, and we're not going to do anything fun except pack and make sure that we have all of our documents and receipts and everything's ready to go for the next morning because we are leaving super early in the morning.
Yes,
and
for
we'll
the
explain
airport.
that. Yeah, we'll explain that to you tomorrow.
Yes.
But today is a full day here. We get to drive out of here, and we're going to find a different way out of here. Rather than going through Hillbilly Village.
Yep, Hillbilly Village.
Which is what our concierge so kindly refers to. The back way that Google sent us in here. Oh, you don't want to go through Hillbilly Village.
No, you don't.
I agree with him.
It's scary.
We don't want to go through Hillbilly Village.
But us walking around yesterday and the day before, I think we know how to get out of here without nail biting. It'll still be nail biting, but it won't be as nail biting.
We're going to go away from Hillbilly Village until Google corrects herself and reroutes
and catches up with us.
And gives us a safe path.
Exactly.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
All right. So you ready with the map there,
Papa?
Yeah.
So get out your map, kids, because today's a travel day, and let's show you where we are and where we are going. So first of all, up here is Santiago de Compostela. That is where we're coming to you from right now. Mm-hmm. And we are going to go on the road all the way over towards right here. And we're going to stop right here at a little town called SEGOVIA. And we're going to talk to you later about why we chose this city. And then from there, we are going to come back and spend the night in Madrid, very close to the airport, so that we can then be really close for our Friday morning journey.
Yes, because we don't want a lot of stress. It was too stressful when we left home. I mean, not when we left home. When we got to Detroit and New York, it became stressful. So we want to eliminate that for our trip.
Yeah, the current COVID restrictions and being able to enter the United States, whether you're a citizen, whether or not you've had your vaccinations or not, entering the United States is a challenge.
Yes. That
we will have to dance with.
Yep.
On Friday morning.
And I got my dancing socks on.
Yeah, there we go. And for Segovia, what I'm really looking forward to in Segovia are two things. They've got a gigantic aqueduct that was built by the Romans.
It's impressive on video. We are looking forward to seeing it in person.
Yeah, no cement, just locking blocks. The engineering on this was just amazing.
And it's still standing.
And it's still standing today.
Yeah.
And then also the specialty in that area, the food specialty in that area, is a roasted suckling goat. So baby goat.
Da, 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 da.
Baby goat.
Da, 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 da.
Baby goat. Took me a moment to figure out where you're going with that.
Now it's stuck in your head.
It is.
You're welcome for the earworm.
At least it's a goat, not a shark.
Oh. Thanks, Pop.
Yeah, so we're going to go to Segovia.
Yes.
And then we are headed out to Madrid. This is going to be, I can tell you right now, this is going to be a very short video. I apologize for yesterday's video that I got up early today to put that together because I just didn't have anything left in my fuel tank. Yeah. Personally, when we got home last night, I needed to go to sleep. There was just no way around that. Yep. And this morning, I just didn't have time to do my final check. So there might be episodes there where all of a sudden, maybe I've doubled up and put the same clip in twice, or maybe I haven't checked the sound, and all of a sudden, you're waking your neighbors up with the sound. I don't know. I don't know what's in there.
We'll review it and maybe adjust it later.
I know that at the 2-hour mark, it was time to it was time to jump in the shower so that we could have our breakfast. And we've already had our breakfast.
Yeah.
And we are getting ready to pack up here and head out.
Yeah.
5.5 hours to Segovia.
Yep. And then just an hour and a smidge from there.
So from right here, you can expect to just see some of the brilliant scenery on the way there.
Yep. And come with us on day 28.
28. It's a full 4 weeks.
It is.
We're going to Segovia.
Yay!
Let's go. Come on. What are you waiting for? Let's go.
Don't lag behind. I went to Spain and all I got was a pair of crutches. We are in the province of Segovia. We still have less than 50 kilometers to go to get to Segovia, but this is the province of Segovia, which is pretty much like farmland. We have seen some vineyards, but mostly flat like this.
And yes, we have arrived in Segovia, Spain, on our way to dinner. Our destination for dinner awaits us.
They made a table just for us. But we're here. And hungry. Okay, this is what this restaurant is famous for. Their suckling pig.
Not goat.
Not goat.
Not goat.
We thought it was goat, but it's not. They do have lamb, suckling lamb as well. But this is the suckling pig, which is just a portion of it for, you know, one serving per person, because if you get the whole thing, it's huge. You better have a party going on, because it's huge.
It has the head.
And yeah, and it has the head. And this is just one side of it. I'm not sure if that's an ear or not, but I don't think it is. But the smell, I wish you guys could smell this, because the smell of the juices is just unbelievable. And after we kind of taste it, I'll shoot a shot of Pop tasting it after he's already tasted it, because I won't do it live. Ciao for now. Okay, that's the skin, which is just super crispy. Super crispy. Okay, and here's Pop-Up's actual first taste. I lied. I'm getting his first taste on video. Pop-Up's happy. Pop-Up's very happy. Okay, first and foremost, there is no way to adequately describe how exquisite and delicious this is, because this is probably the best suckling pig, not like if I had a lot of them, but the best suckling pig I've ever had. But it is, I mean, this is so crispy, and the meat is literally fall off the bone. This is just so delicious. And this is their own juices. I mean, they don't add anything to it. It's probably, except for salt. So good. Glad we came here.
So here we have the majestic Cathedral of Segovia. A long time ago, they had an issue with zeppelins, with hot air balloons landing on their roofs. And so they put these spires up to keep the balloons from landing. Truth, only truth. This is apparently the gazebo where TikTok videos are made. Oh, it's time for a surprise. Surprise, gangy. Hi.
Surprise!
There's a cake that is typical. It's traditional for Segovia, and it's called the Ponche. I
have no idea.
Ponche. Yeah.
I would say ponche.
There's a pasteleria right down the alley here. We're gonna go get us some ponche. Ponche cake.
Yep.
That's all we need to know.
Yep.
Cake. We're gonna get us some cake. So we went to Limon y Menta, or lemon and mint. Holy Moses! And got the, what in the world is this thing called? I already forgot the name for it. Hang on.
I don't know.
Reference time.
All right. It looks delicious.
Oh my goodness! So we got this thing. This official cake of this region here, traditional cake.
It looks delicious.
And yeah, now my internet's gone. But I did just tell you what it was. So let's just dig right in it. This thing is really so much heavier than you would think. Ponche is what this is called. Oh my goodness, look at this.
Definitely something Gengi can't have.
Yeah, it's definitely like not a cake either.
No, it looks delicious.
This is so sweet, you can feel the sugar crunching in your teeth when you eat it. It's good. It's good. It's not something I would eat regularly.
But a good
Really
experience.
It's really good though.
And it's 7 p.m.
Yep.
Yep.
Somewhere. It's 7 o'clock somewhere.
Anita, we totally thought of you while we were in Segovia. I don't know why, but you just came to mind.
And here we've come across the main attraction here in Segovia, the massive aqueduct built long ago. An aqueduct is something that is designed to transport water from far away to a localized area. So there must be some kind of a ditch up top there for the water to run through. Gangi, what can you tell us about this aqueduct?
Well, they're not really sure how old it is. Back in the day, they figured that it was 98 AD when this was constructed, and there's no mortar, there's no, like, this is just all stones on top of stones. And this thing is really old. In 2016...
So no cement, no anything holding this together,
nothing.
Just gravity?
Yep, just gravity. And they, in 2016 though, with an archaeological review, they determined that maybe it was 112 AD, which is still extremely old. And yes, indeed, the very, very top.
So 100 years after Jesus, this was born?
Yes.
This was built?
This was built. And this was, the very top was where water went through. It was collected 11 miles away from here up in the mountains. They had 2 towers, one where it just collected the water from the river or whatever. And then they had a second one where the sediment, the dirt and whatever, was able to be deposited so that just fresh water would be transported to the city of Segovia. And it's really old. And the only things that, not here, but elsewhere, they had to rebuild it because in the year 1017, the Moors actually destroyed part of it, and so they were able to rebuild it. But this is original. So this is really old and impressive. And standing here, I can't even describe.
It's enormous.
It's impressive. And that little statue up there in the that used to be a statue of Hercules in that little
Hercules.
Because legend had it that Hercules actually founded this city, but nobody knows for sure. But at some point, the Christians replaced it with a statue of the Virgin Mary. And on the other side was the statue of St. James, but it's kind of disappeared. So they don't know what happened with that, and they never replaced it. But this is just massive and awesome. And
you can see the holes where they use their tools to pick up those blocks.
Yes.
To put them into place.
Yeah. Yep. And it's just impressive.
Exceptionally impressive. Thank
Yep.
you.
You're welcome.
Ooh. Yeah. It's been a long month.
It has been a long month. It's been a long day.
A lot of people vacation on beaches.
Yes.
With somebody bringing them drinks.
Yes.
And we like to do that sometimes. We really like to do that sometimes.
Yeah, someday.
But every 4 years, we just... we bust it.
We do it big.
We do big. We go somewhere, and then we get as much in after we've paid for that airplane ticket.
Yeah.
We get as much in during that time as we can.
Absolutely.
And we are just utterly wiped out right now.
Tomorrow will be a big travel day.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. when we're sitting on the plane on the way to New York, all my stress will melt away.
Yes.
We have to get
A COVID test tomorrow.
yeah, we have to get
First
up early.
thing. Yep.
We have to get up very, very early.
Yep.
So we're going to cut this short. I'm still going to try to put this together for you
Yeah.
and get it out there tonight.
Pop has done an amazing job with these.
Thank you.
You have.
I'm going to try to get this out tonight. Tomorrow's, though, however, you know what? When we get home, I'm going to unplug, and I am not going to turn on any alarms. Monday's
sleep
not
for-
a work day, so
Right.
I get like basically 3 days to try to recover.
He'll sleep for 3 days.
Well, I might sleep for 3 days. I might sleep for 3 days and miss my flight tomorrow.
No, you won't.
Okay,
No, I'll make sure we don't.
good.
Yeah, I'm ready to go home.
So
It's
I
been
don't.
a lovely trip, but I'm ready to
Oh.
go home.
I would not give this up for anything. I would
Not at
feel knowing that I'm wiped out at the end of it
Yeah,
was part of it going in.
yeah.
That this is not a surprise.
No.
We've done this a couple times
Yeah,
before.
we have. We have.
So, but yeah, let's cut it short.
Yeah.
We got the car
though.
packed. We're
Yep.
ready to go.
We are. We're all ready to go. Pop-up's ready to go edit today's stuff.
Oh,
But
so ready.
that's the one thing is that instead of a blog or just pictures, we were able to do this, which has really meant a lot to us. And we want you guys to also share with us when you go on adventures, whether it's just around the corner or to a different city or to visit a cousin or whatever makes you happy, whatever excites you. We want to be a part of that too. So make sure that you include us with pictures or a blog.
Send
or
us the video. I'll
a
put them
video.
together and post
Absolutely,
them. Yeah.
absolutely. We love you guys. We can't
Yep.
wait to get home and see you guys and have our adventures for the rest of the year with you.
Yep. Okay. And we'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Yep. Say goodnight,
Tomorrow.
Gangy.
Good night, Gangy.